Labor's old guard, more AUKUS questions are being raised on the front of the Age tomorrow. Former Federal Cabinet Minister Kim Carr has joined Labor colleagues in raising deep concerns about the AUKUS pact after federal MPs questioned the deal in Parliament and some party members sought to mobilise against the decades-long commitment. Emily, it is really interesting seeing some of the carry-on. I know that Paul Murray showed it on his show this evening, and I know that Sherry Markson canvassed it as well. There is a breaking in the caucus room around daring to raise questions around this commitment. What did you make of the AUKUS story today?
I think I feel that same tension. That is a very expensive deal. That's a lot of money that could be going to other things that could be benefiting the Australian people more directly, and it's very far out. And while national security is important, when we're not getting these submarines for 15 years, it raises questions, and I understand. I am very sympathetic to this view that is a lot of money, and the taxpayers are fronting that in a time of extreme economic uncertainty. Yeah, the tension makes sense.
Yeah. Speaking of tension, let's go to the Australian, because it's also being felt in independent ranks of the teal colour. Teal's query cost as Labor doubts surface on subs. Teal independents and balance of power Senator David Pocock have raised concerns at the $368 billion cost of the AUKUS submarine plan, after backbench Labor MPs also questioned parts of the deal. It is really interesting, Tanvir, when you watched in Question Time, you kind of get the sense that the government is feeling the heat of these discussions that are happening, behind closed doors in private briefings and also within the Senate, because that's really where the debate's being held right now. So they were really trying to prosecute, this deal will build X amount of jobs. We will make sure that we are strategically secure in the Pacific region and things like that. Do you think that that's going to continue tomorrow, or do you think that we're hopefully, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese wants this deal done, signed, sealed, delivered, specifically the Safeguard Mechanism bill done by Thursday, because there's going to be a lot of horse trading, I feel, this week.
Yeah, you're right. Look, even this headline is about putting more pressure on the Greens. You don't think? Look, it'll be a great victory for Albo if he does get it up. So whether it's, he's getting this sort of blowback. One thing curious is with the AUKUS deal, and it's not dissimilar here, the Labor left has been sort of neutralised. With AUKUS, Peter Garrett was the one who's saying, it's the US forces get the nod. It's a setback for the country. And Aaron Patrick was writing about it in the Financial Review. But it's interesting, the same in this issue. The Labor left have been sort of neutralised within the party to retain unity. So then you've got the Greens and the Independents playing the role of the kind of a bit antagonistic Labor left. So it'll be interesting how that's, whether Albo is able to neutralise that aspect. Look, it remains to be seen, but Bant's got a huge amount to lose if he doesn't support this.